Hi there, this is Universal Missionary, and here we are to do another episode of Star Trek Timelines. And this video is going to be based on our new part of the Mega Event series. And it is, I believe, it is called an, what is it called here today? I think it is called an Even Field. And so, well, according to the information here, that was based on the startup. The mission was based on discovering the plans of our enemy here as to what his motives are and what his next steps are going to be. And we have some new characters that are going to be coming out on this event. Some of these new characters are going to be characters that have been long awaited for on Star Trek, and I think Admiral Ross has always been a very big central part of DS9, even though he's very underrated, I think, in my opinion. And so it's going to be really interesting. We have another version of Yar, another version of another character that I really don't care for, and then of course we have Garak, and I think Garak is another character that we don't have enough of in this game. Unfortunately, he's already somebody that has come out before, but he is one of our event crew. And so before I start this event, you have to have any of these three characters in order to really begin to get any real points off of this. These bring your highest bonuses. If you happen to be on a squadron, if you're a squadron leader, make sure you share your best characters, so that way you can be able to have the rest of your crew get the most points. In fact, if I am not mistaken, Mirror Garak was the very first 4-star I managed to get immortalized. And I ended up getting him because I think I had an event where he came out a long time ago, and I got 3 out of 4 stars from him. And then when I chose the Klingon Cardassian Alliance as part of the actual, I think it was number 5, I think, that I ended up doing. Section 5 from the actual game. Once I got that going, I ended up getting him immortalized, so I'm sharing him with the crew. So he's going to provide some really good benefits for this event. Let's go ahead and kind of show our rewards right now and see what you get. What kind of rewards do you get for this event? And so, well, you get the Polywater Yar for your 1 through 1000, and then for your 1001 to 3000 you get 4 copies of this guy here, and then you get 3000 and up, you get three copies of this guy. And you know, a lot of people really do love this guy. I mean, he's a very deep character, but this event, you know, doesn't necessarily have anything exciting unless you really like Yar or you don't have any copies of Garak. However, let's go ahead and look at the solo rewards. You get transmissions, you know, copies and components for Yar, energy, and get your 2 copies. At some point in time, you get your first copy at 3000. You get your first copy of Admiral Ross, and then you get some of his equipment. You continue to go up. 18,000. You get your second copy at 25,000. You get your second copy of Adhar Rafu, and then you get all of the other stuff from Admiral Ross. And at 120,000, you get the third copy. So there are no 4 copies usually on the shuttle missions, so this is where I kind of get disappointed with doing that. But no worries, we have this guy that we're going to go ahead and use, and then we have this guy over here that we're also going to go ahead and use. And so Here we go. He's over here. And so he's number 3 on my list. Very good amount of engineering. And, you know, let's get started. So we have 3 factions to represent here. Section 31, Cardassian and Romulan Empire. I have Romulan Empire schematics. And the highest bonuses, of course, come from Ruafu, Mirror Garak, Admiral Ross, and Polywater Yar. And so you're already getting 99% off of him. But you get bonuses for any Dominion characters. So let me get this guy removed off the list. And let me go ahead and put that going here today. No, I don't need that. I mean, it's a 1-minute shuttle, so let's kind of get that going here really quick. Gotta get that.
Engage.
And don't forget, anybody that's got Dominion, anybody that has a Dominion trait will qualify for the bonus. So bonus is usually maybe about 25 to 30% of what you get. Event crew usually is a lot more than that. I think, let me take that back. It's about 50% for any regular crew that have the Dominion trait or are part of the bonus versions of Yar, versions of Garak. Those have about 50%, as well as any Dominion. Admiral Ross, of course, I think is going to have a full 100%, as well as any of the event crew, Mirror Garak, Polywater Yar, and then of course and let's see, the last but not least, like I said, Mirror Garak, Admiral Ross. Admiral Ross is the only one that doesn't have any sort of other bonuses because he is the only one of his kind. So a lot of people are really going to try to gun for this guy, but you're only going to get 3 copies. So you're either going to have to wait for another copy to come around, or buy an event pack, or use a meritorious promotion. So we're waiting for the shuttles to come back, and we're going to start popping them up right now. And given the fact that I'm squadron leader, everybody else, whatever other points people put in, those will be accumulated. I believe it's a 10% of whatever it is that they get, you get in there as well. So right now we're just getting started. I don't know if anybody gets to actually read a lot of this stuff here. Your crew manages to strike a few of the Jem'Hadar ships before the Sona show up with other allies in order to even the odds. Your crew exits the site of the battle, trying to encourage the Romulans to do the same. Okay. So I figure that I don't know if anybody reads these events here. They're fun to read sometimes, but they get repetitive, you know. It's always the same thing, you know, and I'm like, okay, let's see, do I have any of these? No, I don't. So we're gonna wait 20 minutes, and I've got to start working on my dailies, start working on other stuff here today, see how that turns out today. And so I am really looking forward to the next event, which is going to be that one is going to be the actual space battle event. So we're gonna see how that turns out, man. And if it turns out good, then we'll probably get We'll probably end up getting some really good points. And maybe even enough for another meritorious promotion. And that's how that's going to turn out. So I don't know who I would get if I had another enough points for a meritorious promotion. I don't know what character I would end up boosting up. I can show you. And then we can kind of suggest and decide together. I have 4 stars on a particular character right now. I have 4 stars on Kuvma. I got 4 stars on
Engineering division ready.
4 stars on Kuvma, 4 stars on Orion Vina. And I will have 4 stars at the end of this event on this new guy here. And, well, I don't mind having another engineer, but it's really not that strong and everything else, so I think I might try somebody else to work on, you know? So we'll see. Well, let's go ahead and get some of our dailies and things out of the way. And see how that works out. I gotta get my 20 chronotons, my 20 free chronotons, and I am saving my chronotons for the next event. It's not much to start off with, but we'll get something, man. So I already got my dailies out of the way, so that's not too bad. Okay, Yar. I forget. They always gotta have a 2-star to get you started, you know, unless they don't have one, you know, and this one is just gonna be Yar, so I already got Yar, so let's go ahead and get her going here today, and then we can get rid of her. Get a little bit of honor. And
I lived in this time, and it's hard to not want to be a part of it again.
okay, so we're getting these trainings up so that way we make sure that we have enough to work with. Okay, Commander Chakotay, well, yeah. Total for War is out of the way. And let's see. I'm looking to see if I have any other characters that I need to boost up today. Okay, I think I'm going to make this simple. Once again, I'm going to spend only 160 energy units today and then just move on to the rest. Okay, I've got this one here today. Insulin Pozlar. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. So I got 39,651 to go, man. So a long way still to go before I have enough merits. No problem. Hopefully we'll get 200 merits today, and that'll get us a little bit closer. You know. Okay, so well, that should be it for today. I think what we'll go ahead and do is, I've just given you a taste of what's to come. I want to wish you best on this event. I will check back on you later and let you know how I'm doing on this event. And I hope that that you guys do well. And click like, subscribe if you're interested in watching more videos of this kind. And this is Universal Missionary. I've decided to sign off now. And thanks for watching. Bye.